morning, my name is Aniket and our project title is Smart Parking System. So we have implemented this project using Python code and I will be explaining the following code. So first we have imported several types of modules, which is CV2, which is used for image and video processing. Pickle is used for serialized and deserialized Python object, and CV zone is used for additional functionality of OpenCV only, and NumPy is used for numerical operation. So then we have taken a sample satellite video which captures the object and read the frame from the car parking file only. Then we have opened the file and opens the file car processing file in binary read mode using the statement and loads the data from the file into the position list, which we have created position list as a variable. Then we have given a width and height according to that, and next we have created a function which is called check parking space. So it takes an image as input and checks the occupancy of parking space. Then we have initialized the space counter at 0, which is used to count the number of free parking space. Then we have used image crop. It is used for create a crop image of the current parking space from the input image. Then we have count equal to cv2 dot count non-zero, which is count the number of non-zero pixel in the cropped image. Then we have given a conditional if count is less than 900. So if the count is less than 900, then the white pixel in the sub image is considered as empty, which is parking space is considered as empty. Then we have given if parking space is empty, then give the color of the rectangular to green to indicate an parking space, and thickness is equal to 5, which is rectangular border of 5 pixel, and space counter is incremented. So empty parking space is incremented. Then we have given else condition, which is which tells that the parking space is occupied and the color will change into the rectangular color will change into red. Okay, then we have cv2 rectangular, which is basically writes the count of white pixel in the current parking space using cv zone put text function from the cv zone library. The count is displayed just below the parking space bottom edge in the rectangular. Okay, so then we have initialized the image like display the total number of free space and the total number of space in the image at the top left corner of the image using cv zone put function only, and the free space count and the total space count are displayed in green color of rectangular. So we have given this thickness, offset and color, and draws a rectangular around the current parking space in the original image and using the color and thickness defined above. So now next part of the code will be explained.
Thanks, Aniket. Good morning, everyone. This is Sankena, and I'm continuing this code. Here, while true, this starts an infinity loop, and that will continue. And the next line, it's given that if cap dot get, and this 40-second line will explain, it checks if the current frame position is equal to the total number of frames in the video. And coming to the next line, this image is equals to cap dot read. This reads the next frame from the video, streams and store it in the image variable. Now, coming to image grade, this converts the image to grayscale using CVT color function. And image blur, here this applies a Gaussian blur filter to the grayscale image to remove noise. And coming to the threshold, this applies an adaptive threshold to the blur image. And in the 49th line, image median, this line tells it applies a median blur filter to the threshold image to remove noise. And here the kernel, this creates a 3x3 matrix of ones which will be used as kernel for dilation. Here image dilate, this applies a dilation operation to the median blur image, which expands the while region of the image. And here car parking space, this custom function that takes dilated image as arguments and performs some operations on it to detect the parking spaces. Then after CV2, so this displays the original image with the window title as image. The last but not least, CV2 wait key of 10. This wait for a key press. It takes about 10 milliseconds before counting to the next frame. And further code will be explained by my friend Akhil.
Thank you, Sankyana. Good morning, I'm Akhil, and I'll be continuing the code. Firstly, the code imports the OpenCV library and the pickle library, which will be used to store the parking spot locations. The width and the height variables are defined as dimensions of the rectangular selection box, and the code tries to load the parking spot locations from a file named carpark.pos using the pickle.load function. The mouse click function is defined to handle mouse events. When the left mouse button is clicked, the XY coordinates of the mouse cursor are added to the post list as a new parking spot location. When the right mouse button is clicked, the code loops through the post list and checks if the mouse cursor is inside any of the existing parking spot rectangles. The main loop of the code starts, which will continue running until the user closes the window. Inside this loop, the example image.png file is read using the cv2.im read function. A for loop is used to draw the rectangular selection box around each parking spot stored in the post list using the cv2.rectangle function. The color of the rectangle is set to magenta, and the thickness of the border is set to 2. The cv2.im show function is called to display the image with the parking spot rectangles on the screen. The window title is set to image. CV2.setMouse callback function is used to call to register the mouse click function as a callback function for mouse events. The CV2.wait key function is called to wait for a key event. The argument 1 specifies that the wait time is 1 millisecond. When the loop exists, the parking spot locations stored in the post list are saved to the car park POS file using the pickle.dump function. Thank you.
Thank you, Akhil, for explaining the code part. Now I, Archit, will demonstrate the final output of our code, which was explained by my teammates. So as we can see here is the main file of our code. On running it, we get this pop-up. As we can clearly see, here we can see the places which have vehicles parked already, they are marked as red bounding box, and places which are empty, they are marked as green bounding box. And on the bottom left corner, we can see the count of higher intensity pixels, like for example, 2000 value it is here. And if the threshold of these pixels is less than 900, then we get this green bounding box. Otherwise, if it's higher than that, then we get this red bounding box. As you can clearly see, there's this vehicle pulling out of the parking space. The intensity of the values of the pixels keep on decreasing, and it's not affected by any pedestrians walking here. As you can clearly see, it's still showing as marked. That's all about it. Thank you.